Good afternoon. This is Cindy at Prep Your Stead. I know that many of us are looking on with great anticipation about the possibility of the electoral votes changing and the entire possibility that the election will swing back toward President Trump, for which many of us are hoping for. But I want to also urge caution not to get too invested in the changing. It may not happen. I don't want to live on dreams. I want to live in reality. I'm going to encourage everyone to please take a deep breath, hope for the best, and let's not react with violence or hostility toward the people on the other side, because some of them are just uneducated. Some of them truly believe what they believe. And keep in mind, people have been home. A record number of people voted from home. And they had an incredible amount of time to devise ways to defraud the election. So, how is it going to end? I honestly couldn't tell you. I have my hopes. I voted for President Trump. But I'm not going to invest everything I have on that. I do see dark days ahead for the country, and I hope that we can avoid them. However, more and more, it looks like that's the road we're going to head down. We really are two nations at this point. And if you take a map of all of the counties and how they voted, it's very clear that we're two very separate countries here. So we need to be ready for that kind of eventuality, whether it's within the next 4 months or whether it's within the next 4 years. This is the time that you should be stocking everything to the rafters. I know that there's a lot of food shortages going on. There are no turkeys in my store. There's no paper plates. There's limits on canned goods. There's limits on paper towels, toilet paper. Cleaning products are almost completely gone. So it's really hard right now to get even just basics just for Thanksgiving meals, if your state allows you to have them. So keep in mind that we're all battling with so many different things at this moment that we need to take a deep breath and relax a little bit. Find something to distract yourself. Keep your mind on your preps and not necessarily on what somebody else is doing, because right now it needs to be about you. Get yourself ready, get your family ready, be ready for your responses to whatever goes on in the world. You can't control someone else. Control what you can control. So my biggest hope is that everybody keeps prepping, keeps getting their seeds collected up, gets all of their homestead gear in the best shape that it can be in, because spring will get here eventually. And we need to be able to replace what we've used. We may not have stores for that. I know that there's talk of a trucker strike during the Thanksgiving Day weekend. I have a trucker friend. He's not heard a word of it, but there is a Facebook group about it. So who knows? Is it really going to happen? I would imagine that a lot of independent truckers can't afford it, especially with how hard it is to get a job right now. But I know that a lot of them are not going into the cities where all of these riots and such are taking place. My friend's not going in there, and he drives a milk truck. Who's going to steal milk? Big giant container. So think about what you're going to do for yourself and your family, and be concerned with your safety, your family, your household, and get that ready. Be ready to bug out if you need to. But otherwise, please, let's keep some level heads here. Let's let the legal process work its way through on the election, and let's not react like the wild side reacts. Let's not react how AOC wants her people to react. Let's just show them what class looks like. Have a great day, you guys.